It started subtly, like a slow leak. "Oh, we're going out for dinner, but it's not really your kind of food, is it, Jake?" My stepmom, Janice, would say, her voice dripping with fake concern. My dad, bless his oblivious heart, would just nod along. I'd been on keto for months, shedding weight, feeling better than ever. But to them, it meant I was inconvenient. My half-siblings, Sarah and Mark, were worse. They'd always seen me as the odd one out, the product of Dad's first mistake. After Mom died, and Dad married Janice, I became the family's free labor, their live-in ATM. "Could you pick up my dry cleaning, Jake? Can you spot me rent, just until Friday?" It was always something. And I, like an idiot, always obliged. Then came the silence. The group chats I was excluded from, the holiday plans I only heard about secondhand, the casual mentions of family gatherings I wasn't invited to. It stung, a deep, festering wound. They drained me emotionally and financially, and when I started prioritizing my health and, by extension, my own life, I became expendable. But here's the thing about keto: it teaches you discipline. It teaches you to cut out the things that aren't serving you, no matter how appealing they seem. And slowly, quietly, I started applying that to my life. I stopped answering their calls. I stopped spotting them money. I started funneling every penny I saved, every dime I earned, into something they knew nothing about. My own future. The unveiling. The email arrived on a Tuesday. Urgent family meeting. Janice's usual bossy tone, but with an edge of desperation I'd never heard before. Turns out, Dad's business was failing, and their lavish lifestyle had caught up to them. They needed money, and lots of it, to avoid bankruptcy. I walked into the family meeting in their ostentatious living room, a place I'd rarely been invited to as a guest, only as a servant. Their faces, a mixture of panic and strained cordiality, turned to me. "We've been going through some tough times," Dad started, his voice strained. Janice then launched into a detailed, tearful account of their financial woes, her eyes darting to me, expecting me to offer a solution, a lifeline. Sarah and Mark sat there, unusually quiet, their usual entitlement replaced by a subtle anxiety. Then came the ask. "We were hoping you could help us out," Janice finally stammered, avoiding my gaze. "We know you've been doing well. We thought, maybe, you could loan us some money. For the house, you know. To keep everything." I let the silence hang, thick and heavy. I looked at each of them, the people who had systematically erased me from their lives. The years of emotional abuse, the financial exploitation, the calculated exclusion, it all flashed before my eyes. "The house?" I asked, my voice calm, almost a whisper. "Which house are you talking about?" Confusion rippled through them. "Our house, of course," Janice snapped, regaining some of her usual aggression. I smiled then, a genuine smile, the kind that doesn't reach your eyes. "You mean my house?" Their faces went slack, then contorted in disbelief. "What are you talking about?" Dad asked, his voice cracking. "You see," I began, my voice gaining strength, "while you were busy taking me for granted, while you were excluding me and bleeding me dry, I was busy. I bought this house, 2 years ago, when you were so desperate to sell, you practically gave it away. The one you thought you were just renting back from some anonymous LLC. That was me. Every single payment you've made since then has gone directly into my accounts." Janice's mouth opened and closed like a fish. Sarah gasped. Mark looked like he was about to throw up. "And those loans you needed?" I continued, my voice now steel. "Every single one of them, with interest, has been meticulously recorded. The accounts you thought were yours? They're empty. Because when you asked me to manage them for you, I was quietly moving everything into my own, untouchable funds. And that inheritance Mom left me, the one you always scoffed at? It's not just in my name anymore. It's built on a foundation of your own negligence." I stood up, adjusting my jacket. "You wanted me to be inconvenient? I became invisible. You wanted to drain me dry? I let you. Quietly. And now, you want help? You want everything back. You can't have it. Because it was never yours to begin with. You just didn't realize it until it was too late." I walked to the door, leaving them stunned and broken in their own living room, a room that was now legally mine. The air felt lighter, cleaner. The revenge wasn't just sweet, it was a perfect, satisfying, keto-style cut. Clean, precise, and leaving nothing but the lean, strong truth behind.